guys, welcome to my channel, and for those who are wondering what the name of the beautiful girl on their screen is, my name is Jessica, and in this video I'll be doing a 2 weeks rice water challenge, of which I am super excited to see how it goes. Before I proceed, I want to say a big welcome to those who have visited my channel for the first time. Don't worry, you're in the right place because every video on this channel is engineered to bless both you and your hair. So go ahead and click on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video, because trust me, you don't want to miss any of my videos. I'm not being proud, I'm just stating a fact. Now, for those who are probably wondering how the rice water is being made, I already did a detailed video on how to make the rice water. So after this video, go to the description box and you'll see a link that's going to take you right to the video. Okay, enough of all that. Today being Monday is going to be the first day of my rice water challenge, but before I go into the whole routine, I would like to give you guys a breakdown of what will be happening in these 2 weeks. First of all, I would like to bring to your notice the fact that although I said it's a 2 weeks challenge, I'm actually going to be doing it for 7 days. I'll be leaving a day in between each application. Now, I know some people will be wondering my reason for doing this. I'm doing this in order to avoid protein overload. Rice water is a protein treatment that is meant to strengthen your hair, but as the saying goes, too much of everything is bad. When you apply rice water in excess, protein overload occurs. What happens here is that your hair becomes overly strengthened, leading to dryness, and we all know what happens when our hair is dry, so that's what I'm trying to avoid. And that's how we do now to avoid dryness is that I'll be applying oil and leave-in conditioner together with the rice water. I'm not going to apply these two products at a go. For the first week, I'll be applying oil, and for the second week, I'll be applying leave-in conditioner. I did this because while researching for this challenge, I said that some people use oil while others use leave-in conditioner to prevent dryness. None of them stated which was better. I'll be using these two products for each week to know which one works best. The picture on the screen right now is a schedule on the days I'll be applying the rice water. With that being said, it's time to begin my challenge proper. I'll be starting off with a freshly washed hair. I washed my hair a day before and I didn't add any products to it aside from oil, just to prevent dryness. Before I begin, I'll be doing a length check, which is very important for this challenge. I'll be doing a length check on each side of my head. I will do 2 in front, 2 at the side, and 2 at the back. So I'm seeing 15 inches here, but it's technically 14.5 inches. Because what makes it 15 inches are just 2 strands. For the application of the rice water, I already transferred mine into a spray bottle for easy application. I'll be using castor oil, which I transferred into this bottle for easy application. Ooh. The first time using this oil and it's application is going to be kind of difficult. Before I proceed, I'd like to make a comment on the fact that my hair is not feeling dry, although it's not feeling really moisturized, but that's fine so far as it's not brittle. I just quickly detangled my hair and it's time to do a length check. Hopefully we see results. Well, I don't know if I did anything wrong, but as of right now, my length is still at it's still the way it was yesterday. I had 14.5 yesterday on each side, and that is what it is right now. I don't know if this side though, but for this side it's still 14.5. So rice water did not grow my hair overnight. I'm feeling okay, but I really wish I could also give that testimony that rice water grew my hair overnight, but we still have 6 more days to go, so I'll wait till then. Okay guys, so today begins the week 2 of my rice water challenge, and in place of being 100% true with you guys, inform that I took a 3 days break, but it wasn't because of any side effects from the application. It was because I did a video where I shared my wash day routine for length retention. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave it in the description box. I'll leave a link there. And if you're also interested in seeing how I washed my hair during this rice water challenge, the video is going to explain it for you. That was why I took the 3 days break. It was actually supposed to be a 2 days break, but someone got lazy and it became 3 days. Okay, enough of that. I would like to tell you guys what happened in my week 1. First of all, I would like to inform you that overall the experience was, should I say great? It was okay, no bad news, rather good news. And the good news is the fact that the oil worked. However, the efficiency of the oil was based on the amount that I added. For the days when I was not being stingy and I applied a lot of oil, my hair felt moisturized. But for the days when I was stingy and applied less oil, it felt a little bit dry. But overall, I didn't feel my hair being brittle, which is good news for me, because that's the only fear I have in this challenge. I would have loved to share with you guys the length I gained from the week 1, but I can't because I was unable to do a length check because of shrinkage. Hopefully and most definitely I will be sharing that with you guys at the end of the video, because I will stretch out my hair then. So guys, just to put this out there, for this week 2, I feel like I'm going to be over manipulating my hair. Not much though, but because of the fact that I'm applying cream, I can't just apply it to my braids like I did with the oil and just massage it in. I have to take down the braids in order to make sure that the leave-in conditioner gets in there. So that's why I changed to twist, so I won't have to be over manipulating my hair. If you're going to use this method, be prepared for this. Alright guys, I've come to the end of my rice water challenge. Hooray! It wasn't an eventful one. I even got lazy at a point, but I'm glad I was able to make it to the end. I couldn't do my length check during the challenge because my hair shrunk and there was no way I could get an accurate length. So I had to wait till the end of the whole challenge when I can stretch my hair, which I already did. So I'm making a video, or I made a video on how to trim your ends without heat, just in case you're wondering what's going on my head right now. I'm still in the process of filming it, so after this video, also in the description box, you'll find a link that will take you to that video. But before I proceed with the how to trim your ends without heat video, I decided to go and do my length check, because once I trim my ends, I won't be able to get the accurate length that I got during the rice water. So I just want to come and quickly check. If I made any progress, then I'll go ahead and trim off the bad ends. Before I proceed, I just want to share with you guys what I learned during this challenge, and that's the fact that I did my length check the wrong way. So there's this app I downloaded that helps me track my hair length, the products I've been using on my hair goals, and the challenges that I've done with my hair. So what I discovered was that the right way to do your length check is to check the middle of the front, not by the side. The side of your hair and the back, the middle part also. So, but since I already started with the checking the sides and all that, I'm going to continue with it, or first I'm going to end with it. Then later on in another episode, or whenever I do a length check, I'm going to do it the right way. So for those who haven't made the mistake I made, the right way to do a length check is to check this place, the side, I think the side should be somewhere here, the side, then the middle of your back. Yeah, so I just decided to put that out there. I already went ahead and brought out the sections that I will be doing the length check on. I'm not done breaking it out though, but before I proceed, I want to share with you guys what I noticed during this challenge. The first thing I noticed was the fact that, if you can remember, I said I was going to use oil in the first week and leave-in cream in the second week. So during this challenge, I realized that oil actually works best for moisturizing your hair while using the rice water than the leave-in cream. when I use oil, my hair was moisturized to a large extent, but when I used the leave-in cream, my hair felt kind of naked, if you get what I mean. It moisturized my hair to a good extent, but compared to the oil, it didn't really cut it. And the second thing was the fact that I don't know if it was because my hair already shrunk after my first application, but while trying to check if the right side grew my hair overnight, I didn't see any increase. So I don't know if maybe it's because my hair already shrunk, or the fact that my hair reacted to it differently. Then the last thing I noticed during this challenge was the fact that my hair itched a lot, and I think it's because of the fact that there was a lot of water on my hair, and after applying the water I would cover it and leave it for hours. But then even the days when I would do it, I would apply the water and leave my hair open, it still felt itchy. So I really don't know what happened, but I just had to tell you guys in case if you experience the same thing. And should you experience the same thing when you do your own challenge, please let me know in the description box. One visible good that I gained from this challenge was the fact that my sheddings reduced a lot. For the period when I used the oil, this was the shedding I got. You guys can see it. And this is like 1/4 of the shedding I would get if I didn't use the rice water. And when I used the leave-in cream, this was the shedding I got. So for me, I would say I'm satisfied with these results, because for the periods when I didn't use the rice water, the sheddings I would get would be, let me see, it would be more than this at times. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. It will be more than this at times. So I already knew that rice water reduces sheddings because I've experienced it myself, but I did this challenge to see how well it grows my hair. But on the part of reducing shedding, it works well. So if you are experiencing a lot of hair loss, you should try out the rice water treatment. Alright, so we've officially come to the end of this video. If you liked it, and I hope you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you are still not yet subscribed, please kindly do that and click on the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I love you all. Bye, and watch out for my next video.